Things change by will, fate, chance, and growth. By will, when you have self-confidence until reorganizing your life, changing the habit of being yourself as well. Fate, when destiny arrives before your dreams. Chance, when life chooses to give you a gift. And growth, for the obvious physical and mental development. What seems to be more under control? The will, right? So why don't write down on a paper what we want to achieve? Have you ever stopped it to look at a person's freckles? You clearly see those little signs and you know for sure that they characterize the person even for that detail. So look with the same clarity at what you want for yourself as if it's decided, definitive. Another advice: things change for animals too. Some puppies are born with one color and gradually show others physical characteristics like spots on their coat or behavioral notions, whether they are with herd or another. Some are notable changes for certain animals, but not all changes are scary. Others happen to encourage to better adapt to the ambience. For example, when giraffes grow up, they learn that they can blend in between trees thanks to their spots that help even the younger from predators. In their case, the spots help disperse their body heat too, and this is essential to survive to the high temperatures of the African savanna. Even the human body can also adapt to new climatic conditions, such as extreme temperatures or high altitudes, through physiological changes, and this means that how we adapt physically, culturally, mentally, regardless of the context, this confirms that we can change in line with life that evolves. When things change, we must maintain peace within ourselves, and I mean a perfect order. Renew your life and keep it as you consider it right. Forget the anxiety and live as a person mentally free, to be able to live every type of life experience. Imagine have the right to month of vacation where you want to go, while you continue your journey, because that situations can arise. People who have longed for less stress have had their wishes answered. It can happen again, this time to you. Everything changes, and especially when you're coming out from the dark zone. Often this brings the best events. Time for fun, new friendships, trips, concerts, opportunities, events, all things that allow you to meet the right person who can change your life, whether you are an expiring artist or a normal person. Find each other and follow the change, cause everything will work with you. Sometimes it's slow and constant, while other times it's so fast and radical you don't necessarily feel the difference, cause it fills you with joy. Trust in tomorrow, cause some people for different reasons can't say it, or maybe they don't know the secret. You instead have 1,000 opportunities, and sometimes we find ourselves doing it to honor them definitively. We have angels both in heaven and on earth who tell us what the mystery of life is. With your head up, feel inside the voice that says that the future is us. A famous movie said, tomorrow is another day, 'cause sometimes it happens that you can be the miracle, your miracle. It's true that the perception of change is subjective, and it depends on the values, experiences, and expectations of every person. A person can value well an improvement or a worsening from before, because we tend to compare everything with the past. But it's important to remember that there is only the present, or rather, there is the present and those who have inspired us in the past. Give a value to the stories you have already heard. Every circumstance is obviously included in human progress. Sometimes holding back a change is difficult. I believe that we should always let ourselves be carried away to suffer less resistance. It's difficult to quantify exactly how many changes are positive or negative. It's clear that the world is constantly evolving and we should be ready to face with the challenges and reach the opportunities that arise. We become the perfect human configuration to continue in our life. Martin Luther King said, "You may not be responsible for the situation you are in, but you will become responsible if you do nothing to change it."